Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Who That Cooler Talk. Hey, I just wanted to come up with a quick video. I know everybody probably watching this Kansas City Chiefs versus Cleveland Brown game. Man, this game right here has turned out to be pretty good. I mean, Cleveland started off a little bit slow, obviously. So, but they just scored right before I came in. So it's 10-19. Chiefs are up. So, but enough about that game for right now. Let's talk about the Saints coming in. We'll be playing in about another hour and a half. We got, I think, kickoff time about 5:30, 5:35, somewhere around there. So we got that game going, and I'm ready. I'm ready for the kickoff. I got my Camaro jersey on, number 41, the white one. But I'm ready for kickoff and see what happens in this game. A lot of people talking about. I heard Michael Irvin talking earlier, on NFL Network, and talking about, different people talking about, it's hard to beat a team 3 times. But like I said before, out of 32 times that this has happened, a team has done it 20 or 21 times. So the media trying to paint a narrative like it's impossible. That's not true. It's not impossible. It can happen. That's high numbers, like 64, 66% somewhere in there, going off the top of my head. So that's a high number. It's way over 50%. So can the Saints do it? Yes, they can. Now we have to stick to our guns and stick to, things that we know. And this is the funny thing I talked about in the last video that I did the live. But the funny thing is, they try to make it seem like, we won't be able to do it. But that's what we're gonna talk about in this video. Let me hit y'all with the intro. All right, here we go. Okay, and we back. That's the intro, the new intro that I had done for this channel. So yeah, like I was saying, they act like, the media paints this narrative that, it's Tom Brady. Tom Brady has never been swept. The 20 years he played in New England. Well, I go back to the quarterbacks that Tom Brady had in New England, going against, not in New England, but the quarterbacks he had in this division that he was going against. You never had a Drew Brees in a division. So that's, what I'm saying? That's different from the quarterbacks that he come from. You never had a great defense like the Saints have in your division. You know what I'm saying? So, you gotta look at it for what it is, what the media try to paint. They don't like us. They treat us like the redheaded stepchild. Let's just call it, a spade a spade. It is what it is. So, I like it. I mean, hey, I know we not really considered the underdog. We picked the win, not by much, but we picked the win. But still, yet no, they treat us like we're the underdogs, like we just some Rudy Poop team, and we're not. I mean, yeah, we had some heartbreaks the last few seasons. Yeah, I get it. At the Minnesota Miracle, that sucked. It could all ended with a tackle. You had, the other Minnesota game, where just this last season where he caught the in overtime they beat us. Then you had the one in between there where we played against the Rams, the no call, heard around the world, but hey, you can't cry over spilled milk, like they like to say. You got to get in there, you got to do it. So this game is just my camera. This game is all about us going out there, and I know Sean Payton is real good getting the team ready. Like I said, we're about an hour and a half out, so I'm ready for this game. But it's all about getting out there and bump what they say, all the naysayers, all the the Michael Irvin, the Stephen A. Smiths, and all these other people of the world that's talking about you can't do it. It's Tom Brady, it's a great Tom Brady. I get it. I respect Tom Brady. I have nothing but respect for the man. I mean, he got 6 championship rings. They got question on how he won them. I'm not here to question. I'm just saying I have great respect for him. But playing against this team, against my team, the Saints, as a fan and as a just looking at it a little bit deeper. This the Saints game to win. Now we got to come out. We have to come out. We had to come out rolling for one. Obviously, we had to come out starting strong. But we can't let them, just come out and dominate us. So that first quarter, we get the ball first, or do we defer or whatever the case is. We defer and we get on the ball. Okay, we need to get a 3 and out. Get them out the field. Go ahead, get them the field, and we need to score. We need to score quickly. We need to score often, and we have to use the running game. Latavius Murray's not playing. Hill not playing, which is it's gonna be two blows to us, but we still got a bunch of horses in the stable, like they like to say. We got a bunch of wide receivers. Traquan Smith just got activated off IR. We have Sanders. We have Thomas. We have Marquez Callaway. We have Cook. We have Troutman. I mean, come on, man. We got Kamara coming out of the backfield. We're gonna be fine. Ty Montgomery probably get a little bit of play, I would think, coming out of the backfield. And Kamara not in. We're going to be fine. And we got Burton fullback. I mean, we have enough weapons. We got an offensive line. The key thing is we have an offensive line. As long as they keep Drew Brees upright, which they've been doing a great job, and I think we limit Drew Brees throwing to, I say anywhere from 23 to 30, no more than 30 passes for the game, and do more running. We need to be running probably 35, 40 times doing this, because I think once we set up the run and the play action and all that, screen passes take place, I think they won't be able to stop. You got your little dumps where you can do the Michael Thomas and things like that, which is fine. But, I think that this game is going to be more of a defensive game, more defensive on our side, what I'm saying. Now, yeah, I know the narrative, another narrative they say, which is true for the most part. They say that, the playoffs is a whole different ball game. It is. Teams going to give you their best. They know it's one game and you out. So I'm expecting Tampa to give us their best shot. I'm expecting that. But after they give us their best shot, they go ahead and punch us in the mouth. We go punch them back in the mouth 2, 3, 4 times till we knock them out. Now, my thing is, I don't want to hear anything about, because this is going to be the excuse. I already told my wife this. I think the excuse is going to be, well, you know what? This is their first time together. When we played John week 1, the excuse was, well, they just got together. Okay, I get it. They ain't have a preseason. I get that. Yeah, right. We didn't have a preseason either, but we've been together as a team. Most of our players have been together for a while. Okay. In week 9, the excuse was, well, there's Antonio Brown first game. Okay. True. It's another half truth that they're telling us, the media. You're right. It was Antonio Brown first game. So then they went on to, well, they're on a 5-game win streak. Okay. So they're on a 5-game. It's true. This is true what they're saying. It is. But I'm going to come with a rebuttal. So, yes, they on a 5-game win streak right now. They beat Atlanta twice. They beat Detroit. And they beat the Washington football team. I don't even have a name, but they beat the Washington football team in the playoffs last weekend. So, yes, you're on a 5-game win streak. And they played another team between, I can't remember, but I know it was Atlanta twice. It was Detroit once. I know they played Washington, but they played somebody else in the middle of that, and they beat them too. Okay. As a matter of fact, it was the Minnesota Vikings. That's who it was. So let's look at that for a second. Let's look at these 5 games. I talked about this in the last video, but let's look at this. The 5 games that they played, the only team that was in the playoffs was Washington, but their record was what, 7-9? The other teams were like 4-10 or something like that. Didn't really, at the time when they played them, they didn't finish the season with winning records. So Atlanta twice, we all know, that's a dumpster fire. So they wasn't doing what they needed to do. The Vikings missing a lot of key people on defense. We beat them. I mean, but when Tom Brady beats them, they getting it together. When the Saints beat these same teams, we don't get the same respect. So it's all good. That's why basically they have to go out there, establish the run, do your play action, do your screen passes, get Kamara, get them active in the game a lot, let them run freely. We've seen that he can tote the rock 20 plus times a game. Let him go ahead and tote it. Let him get out there and go ahead and do it. So I'm looking forward to that, actually. Let me pull up while I'm sitting up here messing with this new system. So I feel that we can run the ball. I think it's gonna be quite easily, even with the everybody being active and things like that. I understand all that, but I still think that we're gonna have a good time being able to run. Now, I will tell you something. Tight ends, I think Troutman and Cook, this will be a good game for them. Great game for them, because of the linebacker play with White and the other guy. I don't think they can cover our tight ends. So I think there's going to be some plays to be made there. And I also think with Michael Thomas being back, he's going to – they double coverage Michael Thomas. I'm looking for Marquez Callaway or Deontay Harris or Traquan Smith or Emmanuel Sanders or Adam – yeah, I just keep naming names. It's true, though. I'm looking for all these other guys to get involved in that game and be able to come out, and that's going to help us get the victory. So it's funny, but it's not, because a lot of people, like I said, they saying, oh, it can't happen with the beating the team 3 times, which we know it has happened. Matter of fact, we did it. We beat Carolina a few years back 3 times. We swept them in the season, and we played them in the playoffs, and we beat them. So whatever. That's why I said I don't believe the hype. They also got rumors I didn't heard, through the grapevine, they saying Michael Thomas ain't 100%. Well, you know what? He showed look 100% to me, because the man haven't really played this season through injuries and things like that. And I haven't seen that Michael Thomas that played last weekend since week 1 of the season. We all the way in the divisional round. So I'm looking for Michael Thomas to have an explosive game, probably get 10 catches. I hope he get, 90 plus yards, maybe 100 yards and a score. I'm looking for Kamara to get probably 2 touchdowns, maybe even 3 touchdowns by running the ball. And I'm looking for Sanders and Callaway to get involved. And if we use Lil Jordan Humphreys, hey, maybe he might get a touchdown. So it's a lot of different plays that I'm looking for that we can get touchdowns. Now, the flip side of that, another key to victory, we're going to have to get pressure on Tom Brady. Just like we did in the first 2 games, we're going to have to get Brady on his back. We're going to have to if our front 4 can get pressure on Tom Brady, it's going to be a long day. And I'm predicting they will, especially because they got a rookie offensive lineman. I think he's in the middle somewhere. I can't remember where he's at, but he's going to be on the line. So I'm looking for Cam Jordan, Davenport, and Hendricks is playing. I'm looking for somehow, some way, them to beat those blocks and get to Tom Brady. And I know they might try to put Gronk, they've been talking about that, putting Gronk out there for blocking and things like that. And Gronk is a good blocker, but he's only one person on one side. You can't block everybody. We didn't prove that. So I'm looking for some cornerback blitzes, maybe coming from probably can't think of the boy name right now, CJ Gardner-Johnson. So I'm looking for him to come off the edge a few times. Not every play, obviously, but a few plays. I'm looking for him maybe to get in there, get some pressure on Brady. So I'm looking for a few different ways for us to actually get to Tom Brady. So it's not going to be easy, obviously, but it's doable. That's the thing. It's doable. I'm reading right here. They got Alvin Kamara ranked 2nd in the league in rushing touchdown. He finished the regular season with 16. And remember, he missed that last game of the season because of COVID. So in that game, he probably could have got us, in Carolina, 2 or 3 touchdowns. So that would have been another way the man could have finished with 18 or 19 touchdowns for the season. They got Tom Brady. Tom Brady is ranked 3rd in NFL in passing per game, 289.6 during the regular season. True. That's true, but he didn't have that passing game when he played us both times. So like I said, Trey Henderson is playing. He's only 26 years old. I didn't realize I thought he was like 28 or 29. But anyway, he's 26. He was 2nd in NFL in sacks with 13.5 during the regular season, trailing only Pittsburgh TJ Watts with 15. And he missed the last, he missed last week's wild card victory over the Bears. He missed that with that neck injury, so he could have had another couple. But he did finish the regular season with 13.5. So I'm looking for him to probably get to Tom Brady 2 or 3 times. And I want a Cam Jordan site. And I think Cam Jordan, if you can get to him once, we can get we can come out the middle too. I don't know, DeMar Davis. Well, we probably put DeMario Davis in there. He can get in there too. And we got Toto, and we have Oyamada and a few others that can get in there. But if we can get pressure with that front 4, man, it's going to be a long day for the Tom Brady fans and the Tampa Bay Bucks fans, because they make it seem like Antonio Brown is a number 1 receiver all of a sudden. But again, the 5 games they played, yes, they have found their rhythm. I give them that. But like I just said, what they failing to tell y'all is the teams they beat are sorry teams. So let's see what happens when you go up against the New Orleans Saints again with a good defense, well, a great defense, and we got a cornerback that we know can shut down Evans. He shut him down in 8 games. I didn't say 8 plays. I'm gonna say it again. 8 games, he has shut the man down to only, I think, 9 receptions and 1 touchdown in 8 games. Let that sink in for a second. 8 games. Okay. So I got that out the way. So, like I said, there's a lot of keys to victory, different ways that we can win. But like I'm picking the Saints to win. I'm gonna go ahead and say we're gonna get the W. And Drew Brees is the only person that has, he's 5-2 against Tom Brady. He's the only quarterback that has a good winning record against him. He's 5-2. So I'm hoping this be 6-2, and we move on to the next round, which everybody know Green Bay waiting to play, and they go paint a narrative with that one too. But yeah, so that's what I got for this one. It wasn't a long video. I just wanted to come in and talk to y'all a little bit about this, with the painting the narrative. Like, it can't be done. That's a lie detector determined that's a lie. Media, stop lying. It can be done. It's been done 20 times out of 32. So yes, it can be done. The sweep I'm talking about 3 times in the season. So 20 out of 32, I'll take them odds all day, every day. The Saints against Tampa Bay defense against offense. I pick my defense to go against that offense all day, every day. We just gotta don't let Antonio Brown get behind us. Don't let Evans get started, getting hype catching balls. Go ahead and put Lattimore, go follow him pretty sure around the field. Don't let Gronk get, open. And we gotta shut down the run. We cannot let Leonard Fournette get loose to and start running the ball, toting the rock. We keep him at 30, 40, 50 yards for the whole game. I'm happy with that. If he get a touchdown somehow, some way, well, okay. Hey, look at week 1, we beat them 34-23. Week 9, everybody know we beat them 38-3. Breeze had 6 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Tom Brady had 2 touchdowns. I'm gonna let that sink in. Breeze had 6 touchdowns. In the 2 games we played them, 0 interceptions. Tom Brady had 2 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. 5 interceptions. I think it's going to be another 2 or 3 flying out there today. I think we're going to be able to get him, and I hope one of them is a pick 6, to be honest with you. So all in all, the Saints can beat them. I believe we're a better team. Like I said, I'm not taking away anything from the Bucs, because they are better, but I think we got a better coaching staff. I think our players are ready for this. We know, we hear the whispers and the rumors. We know what's going on. So I believe that we're going to be able to come out there, get the win. And at the end of the day, we got to wait for the next narrative the media go paint tomorrow. When I wake up and watch certain shows, they're going to paint a narrative that, let's get ready for it. We win this game and we go into the next round. We know we're going to play Green Bay in Wisconsin. The narrative is going to be, it's the frozen tundra. It's a dome team going play in the cold. They're not going to beat Aaron Rodgers. He's playing out of his mind. And man, bump me with that. You act like all the players from the Saints are from Louisiana. Last time I checked, they not. About 98% of them not even from Louisiana. A lot of them guys from up north in the cold. That's where they lived at. That's where they still live. Come on, man. No. So we'll wait. We'll see what happens. Like I said, after the game, and then see what they say about the about this narrative. But just keep in mind, we win this game, that narrative is going to be the frozen tundra. The Saints can't go up there and win because they're a dome team. Whatever. We'll just show them that we can do that too. But one game at a time. So Tom Brady, I think going up. I think he's going to throw a couple of picks, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets sacked 3 to 5 times. To be honest with you, I know the offense of Tampa Bay, the offensive line has heard the rumors of saying the Saints dominated them. That ain't a rumor, it's the truth. We did dominate them the last game, 38-3. We dominated them. So again, it's gonna be a good game. I'm looking forward to it, and just having Hendricks back, I think it's gonna make a big difference. Well, I know it's gonna make a big difference. Obviously, the Cam Jordan. We are gonna miss Taysom Hill, like I said. And we are going to miss Latavius Murray as well. We're going to miss both those guys. But I pray that, we get the win, and then we can move on to the next round. Hopefully, they're able to play against Green Bay. because we're gonna need everybody, all hands on deck, like they like to say, all hands on deck. But again, hey, like I said, this guy, it's just funny how the media. And see, what's funny is a lot of people don't watch the Saints. They're watching, we prime time, got a prime time game, but they don't know our team. It's like I don't know, everything about everybody's team, but I know enough about enough other teams to know what I'm talking about. Now, people that don't watch a team, they go believe what the media tells you. When they tell you that, oh, beating a team 3 times, oh, that's rare. And then if most people not gonna go look this stuff up. But you start digging into it. So I started this YouTube channel. I started digging into things a little bit more. So now I know that no, it's happened 20 out of 32 times that a team has swept the team, 2 times in the regular season and the 1 time they need to in the playoffs. So don't believe what the media is telling you. It's gonna be okay. And the media likes to paint a picture with everything they do. And the great Tom Brady. Like I say, I have respect for Tom Brady with everything he's done, but going up against my team is not today, Tom. Not. We got about an hour left. In an hour, we're gonna see what's gonna happen. And about 2 hours after that, we'll just see, what happened. And I'll probably come tonight. I'm probably gonna do a live tonight. So I know nobody on here right now, but I'll do a live tonight. I'll create that. I don't know what time I'll do it, but I want to talk about this game. Like I say, hopefully we talk about the Saints with the W, and we can go back and say if the predictions was right with the sacks, and if he throw a couple of interceptions. So we can talk about that too. So it's a lot of things to talk about and see. So we'll see what happens. So like I said, if we can get the let me see something before I go. Let's see who all is actually inactive. Let's see who all inactive in this game. Cause I ain't tell y'all the inactives on Kansas. I mean, not on Kansas side, on Tampa Bay side. So that's what I didn't tell y'all. Let me see if they have that anywhere. Okay, on the Buck side, Tampa Bay with the side running back Ronald Jones. That's the guy. He got a quad and finger. When he arrived into the stadium, he participated in walkthroughs, yesterday. But they're not sure if he's going to play. It's going to be a game time decision. So it might just be Leonard Fournette. So we'll see, what happens with that. But yeah, it might just be Leonard Fournette. So we'll see. And like I said, we got Taysom Hill and Latavius Murray. They both out. So yeah. So hey, again, this is Who That Cooler Talk, new channel. So we'll come back. Like I said, once this game is over, the Saints game, we'll come back sometime this evening and discuss hopefully a Saints victory, which will be good because it'll be the number 1 versus number 2. And if Kansas City keep doing what they're doing, it'll be the number 1 versus number 2 on the AFC side. So the Buffalo Bills already in. Green Bay already in. They number 1 in the NFC. So if Kansas City wins and we win, so it'd be us versus Green Bay, number 1 versus number 2. And if Kansas City wins, it'll be number 1 versus number 2 on the AFC side. So that's some good matchups going on next week. But like I said, again, we'll see what happens this game. I'm predicting a Saints victory. I think we get into the 30s. Tampa might get into the 20s this time. I'm not sure where. So I'm thinking we might, we might be able to get up to about 38 points, 38 to, I'm saying 38-24, somewhere around there. I think that's a good number. Yeah, 38-24 is what I'm going with. Hey, if it end up being closer, hey, I ain't Nostradamus. I ain't no psychic. As long as we get the W, I don't care if it's 1 point. I really don't care. So yeah, that's what I'm looking for. 38-24 is my prediction. So that's what I'm going with. So once again, this is Who That Cooler Talk. I'm your host, Solomon Savoy. So I'll see y'all after the game. Later on tonight, I'll drop a video, and I'll probably do one tomorrow morning also talking about this as well to see what happens. So I'll see y'all next time on Who That Cooler Talk.